US actually, or will the US companies actually do what they're saying, that is move production to India? And second is that does Bharat have the requirements to actually the bureaucracy, is it open enough for these companies to quickly come in and establish shop? And finally, considering the amount of money China has invested into India, will they try and disrupt the balance like what they're doing right now at the border?
See, whether US will do it or not will not depend upon whether US wants to do it or not. It will depend upon whether US has to do it or not. If US feels, as the rest of the world, that China is a threat, that each dollar earned by China is a dollar against what it calls as its fundamentals, even its survival, its security, then it is not its option. It's not that India will be the only beneficiary, but India will be a very large beneficiary because US will be forced to do it. Another thing, when the US or the Western nations, or particularly Japan, with which India has much closer strategic relationship in all spheres, because I have personally experienced it, the need of that country will become important. It is not that any country is going to act in larger interests of the world hereafter. They were only pretending, and even the Britons won't be there hereafter. It will all be UN UNGA resolutions. So, if it is in America's interest to shift to India, it will, otherwise it won't. My understanding is, in its own interest, it will shift. Because China will control the world. That fear has come to everybody. Second thing is, can we do it? You see, whether we can do it or not depends upon whether we can focus on it. I was personally involved in the PM Jandan Yojana. The Reserve Bank said, no, we can't go beyond 10 million accounts. Impossible. The Finance Ministry said, no, we can never go beyond 30 million accounts. It is impossible for us to maintain. We don't have the technology, we don't have this, we don't have that. The past experience has been poor. People won't keep money, it will be blank bank accounts. You must have seen files of 1,000 pages written on this. But the Prime Minister said, in the next 6 months, I want 75 million accounts. In the next 2 years, I want 30 million accounts. And it happened. The system will work when someone decides and says it has to happen. And it happens.
It will happen.
And if the Prime Minister said that, this is what a strong leader who can show way. And he seemed to be a person who is sincere. Nobody is perfect. A sincere person can do it. And he asked people who were enjoying free gas connections at home, surrender, you don't need it. You know how many people surrendered? 10 million people surrendered. And he was able to, this is what Shekhar Gupta wrote in 2019 elections when Modi won. Shekhar Gupta said, don't take it. When he said he would deliver toilets, he delivered 93 million toilets at home. He delivered 16 million gas connections. So it is doable. It depends upon, are you focused? And I think we have a focused leader transcending over the intransigent administration. It will happen. And so far as Chinese investment is concerned, I tell you, you should never invest in a country with whom you suspect you will not have good relationship. What happened to America, which he invested in China, will happen to China's investment in India unless China keeps good relationships. So it is the problem of China, and it will not be the problem of India. It will be a problem for a while, till we transit. But if we consider cost is irrelevant, And if global competitiveness is not going to matter. Because once global supply chain is finished, there is nothing called global competitiveness. It will all be local competitiveness. The rules of the game will change, and so China will have to be protecting itself.